Teresa and Ron, on behalf of the guests, I would like to thank you for hosting this wonderful evening. Ron was very instrumental. Ron was very instrumental in organizing this evening.
Yeah.
So if anything is not to your satisfaction, please take it up with Ron. Any compliments can be paid to Teresa. I'd now like to call upon George Brown to bless the food.
I am honored to be asked to propose a toast to Ron and Teresa on behalf of all their friends. The value each of us places on Ron and Teresa's friendship is evident by the response to the invitation to share with them this special occasion, their 25th. Collectively, we could write a book on the many ways this special couple have touched and made an impact on each of our lives. Hopefully, the following saying will speak for all of us. We love you, not only for what you are, but for what we are when we are with you. And I don't have my Mary Kay waterproof mascara on. We love you, not only for what you have made of yourselves, but for what you are making of us. We love you. You are the part of us that you bring out. You have done it by simply being yourselves. After all, perhaps this is what being friends is all about. Please join me in making a toast to our dear friends, Ron and Teresa.
A lot of us are a little younger, a little more proud, I guess, of pops. Other than Ronnie. Can't Ronnie organize things for tonight. You know, all on his own. He just sat back and did nothing. I have to say a few words on behalf of the family. Ron did not realize what he was getting into 25 years ago when he married into the family. Here he was, marrying into single, a child, marrying into a family of 9. Out of them, 7 sisters. The only difference is we're all wiser, younger, and thinner. They have also given me an invitation that they expect everyone here, 25 years from this evening, to all celebrate their 50th. No exceptions, all are invited. On behalf of the family and friends, I'd like to propose those two, Teresa and Ron, for the next 25 and the previous 25. There's only one flaw that happened this weekend. I had ordered an item and I neglected, didn't get around to picking up yesterday because I had other things on my mind. So on behalf of your sisters and myself, this here is presented. It's a sample of a locket that she wore 25 years ago. I have the hair list. I have seen it print quite some time ago, and I had it on my mind, and I unfortunately did not get time to pick it up. So it is ready for you in the store. Thank you.
Well, Teresa and Ron are a unique couple. Not too many couples can go away for a week at a lodge and come back with 4 adopted daughters. But in the case of Eleanor, Holly, Margaret, and Carol, that took place. So I believe the girls have got something they just want to say to you tonight. So can I call upon the girls?
It was in the summer of '84. We didn't know what would be in store. Lakeside Lodge had been so quiet. Who knew there would be a riot? There was Sandy, Jay, Nikki, Ron, and Tess, Greg, Sharon, John, and Jess. There were several more, that's just some. There were lots of work, a real pain in the bum.
They took over Lakeside Lodge, the whole place. Then Ron got an eclair in the face. It was quite fun after that, even though Holly and Carol got fat. They grew on us, we must confess, even Ron and a little blonde named Tess. Stretch, Woody, and Holly so small, they loved us up. They loved us, gingham skirts and all.
In London, we appeared at their door like a puff of smoke with our friend Margaret and her Ryan Coke. This is our friend Margaret, we would say. Of course, she too went under their wing. At first, Margaret seems a shy little lass, but don't worry, that will pass. Ron and Tessie were so good to us 4 teens, even when we terrorized all of Village Green. For his girls, Ron set his standards so high, we couldn't go out with just any guy. Mike, Jamie, and Doug, we can't forget. Carol hasn't found Mr. Right just yet. Over the years, school, jobs, kids, and more, the McRaes have welcomed us at their door. Now it's their big 25th. It's hard to believe. By now they figured out we're never going to leave. To 2 great friends who have set a fine example.
4 of 5 of Teresa and Ron's granddaughters here, or goddaughters, sorry. So I'd like to call on Nikki Cunningham, Jennifer Gray, Jessica Beresford, and Atlanta.
Hi, Ron and Teresa. I wrote you a little poem. My name is Nikki, for everyone who doesn't know me, and I'm one of their godchildren. And I didn't graduate from poetry, so keep that in mind. I call it Ode to Ron and Tessie. As I began to write about the McRaes, I asked myself, where do I start? Here are two people who have known me forever. In my life, they have played a big part. From my birth in '73, they were there with their love and showed me how much they cared. So tonight I attempt to explain my love for them. I'm grateful to honor this blessed pair. Ron, I'll always remember you, how you treated me as a child. You were so sweet, gentle, and kind. I hear stories of a soup can I rode and you kicking me on my behind. Teresa, your ability to laugh is a great asset. Coming back from the lodge to a restaurant I ran, you kept your calm and smiled politely while I was face down in a garbage can. It's always a pleasure to be near the McRaes. Their life together has been great so far. From the turnout tonight, it's plain to see we're not just here for the free bar. Times have changed, but the fun never stops. More adventure and laughs come each day. But Teresa, the next time we decide to go flying, let's pick up the pilot on the way. I can't talk about Tessie and Ron without mentioning the lodge. Ron's stories would give the kids a good scare. And then there was the time Ron dressed up as a woman and borrowed my mom's blue underwear. There's so much fun to be with, whether you're a relative, acquaintance, or friend. Ron and Teresa are always there for you with a love that will never end. Conversations around the card table always make for great stories later. You can hear Teresa's laugh from miles around, and Ron's usually the instigator. Teresa's vitality is totally contagious. She's the fastest rollerblader I know. You should see her zipping through the park. In her spandex, she puts on quite a show. Now, Ron, on the other hand, should stick to his stationary gym. Although he was going VFF, I think the speed kind of got to him. Their friendship with my family is one that will always be strong. They were great role models for my brother and I. We both looked to them to set an example of a couple who are outspoken and never shy. Today we celebrate their 25 years together. For all their godchildren, this is quite a treat. We only hope that one day we too will find a love like theirs that cannot be beaten. And so from all of your children who love you so much, including those who are too young to speak, we want to say that your love means so much. And your friendship we will always seek. Ron and Teresa, to me, you are much more than friends. You've helped guide me to where I am today. I thank you both. A love like yours that gets stronger each day and stands up against the test of time. Good evening. My name is Jessica Beresford, or as Teresa and Ron used to call me, Jessie. This is a special day for you two, and unfortunately some people cannot be here tonight to share this evening with you. However, one of these people knew that I would be saying a speech tonight, and he managed to catch me just before we came up here this afternoon.
This person some of you might remember from my parents' 25th anniversary party, in which he was able to attend. My neighbor, Graham. Now, Graham is known to get a little emotional at these things. However, Ron and Tess, since you don't have any pets, house that for him, or have children that keep the same hours me and my brothers do, he really didn't have anything that really, well, pissed him off about it. But he does send along his congratulations and best wishes. But seriously, Teresa and Ron, you have always been a big part of my life. Being greeted with those big hugs that you both give, summer vacations, May 24th weekends at Wheels. I have a much different May 24 now. Weekends at our house are yours. Our time together always filled with laughter, games, jokes. Ron, when I was a little girl, you used to serenade me with those corny little lines. Jessie, I will always bring fresh flowers for you. Oh, those jokes, so painful. Teresa always there with a word or praise of encouragement, a bag of juice, a little surprise. Remember those wonderful Care Bears? Both of you always there and always so happy. I love you and I'm proud to be a godmother.
I'm very honored to be here tonight to wish Teresa and Ron a very happy 25th wedding anniversary. Teresa and Ron, you're two very special people, and ever since Shelley and I were little, we used to love coming to your house for those weekends. As soon as we arrived at your place, we couldn't wait to run up to your guest room to see all those goodies you used to leave for us on our bed, or to play games with you guys, which we so much enjoyed. Teresa, you always made sure on those weekends that we had everything we needed and then some. And those weekends to us were great. You both know how to make people feel very welcome in your home. When I brought my friend Lisa to stay with you last year for a weekend, she instantly felt at home and had a great weekend with the both of you. To this day, we still laugh about that weekend and about what you used to tell us wrong. I do not get to see you guys very often, but last year I had the pleasure of bumping into Ron at McMaster. My friend and I were walking through the School of Business at McMaster, and I turned the corner and there was Ron. I went right up to him and gave him a kiss and a hug. Well, my girlfriend kind of looked at me kind of strange, wondering who this man was. When I introduced her to Ron and told her who he was, she looked a little better after that. We had a nice little chat at McMaster about, well, how Mac's better than Western. Sorry, Ron, I couldn't resist. After we said goodbye, my girlfriend turned to me and said, I thought I had just witnessed how you used to get all those A's. Telling it that year to our friends. You are both great, fun-loving people, and I'm very glad that I could be here tonight to share this very special anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Alana sends her love. Well, that concludes the speech part right at this point in time, so we'll get back to our dinners. Enjoy. Jim, Greg, we're going to get you back.
The line's open.
Shoot that video on?
Carol, would you sit down?
It was Sandy! Sandy Retza.
I guess it's not working. Well, we've come to that part of the evening, and that Teresa and Ron, who have hosted this evening for us, would have a few words to pass along to you. Over to Teresa and Ron.
On behalf of Ron and myself, I would like to welcome all of you and tell you how very honored we are to have you all come here today to celebrate our 25th wedding anniversary. Each and every one of you have touched our lives in some way or another. From my old friends from Ajax, the Lodge Group, and thank you, Gord, and thank you, Mary, for being Gord. Our London friends, our Glenville friends, our Village Green friends, Ron's ball team, all of our wedding party, all of whom are here today. Maybe I could get them to stand. There's Jim, Carl, Dawn, Paul, Dorothy, Joan, Judy, and all of Ron's aunts and uncles and cousins. Thank you for coming. They have always made me feel so very, very welcome. All of our nieces and nephews, which I must say are almost all here today except one had to have a baby. My cousins, my sorority sisters who helped me make the boxes, thank you. My family, whom I am very proud of. And please stand. My sister Florence, my brother-in-law Lloyd, my sister Marg, my sister Fran, my brother-in-law Paul, my sister Barb, my sister Joe, my brother-in-law Otto, my youngest sister Dorothy, and my brother Paul. We are 6 sisters, and unfortunately one of my brothers is no longer with us, but we have Paul. And we are so lucky to have a brother like Paul. He never stops doing for others. And thanks to him, we have these beautiful flower arrangements on the table. He's always there to help. And then there's my mother-in-law, Maudie. How lucky I am. Please stand. Thank you for bringing up a son with such good morals and standards. Our godchildren, Jennifer, Jessica, Nikki, and Alana, and unfortunately, Adrian's not with us. Our special girls who have become daughters to us. Their husbands, Doug, Jamie, and Mike. And I might add, a very good choice, girls. And all of their families and friends who have accepted us with welcome arms. Thanks to Sharon and Greg and their family for being here today, for spending so much time with us, for arranging a lot of what happened tonight. They are very special to us, and we spend a lot of time with them. Sharon and I go back a long time, from the time that when we were just small kids, with our summer vacations, we spent at each other's houses. Any honorable mention? Not really. But I have to say something. I have to say Ronnie. Ronnie, how very lucky I am to have you for my husband. You were always there with me to support me. You continue to treat me with your love and respect. And even after 25 years, I still laugh at your jokes. Please enjoy meeting me.
Well, since Teresa has introduced her brothers and sisters, I should do the same. It's going to be a real big shock to Mother. I should also say that this is our 25th wedding anniversary. Almost everyone in the room knows that, except perhaps my mother. But I do have witnesses down there that we're at a dinner party at our place one night, and my mother looks at me and she says, "And where was I at your 25th?" Is that not true, Annie? Teresa has already acknowledged her brother Paul for the beautiful flowers. I'd also like to acknowledge Teresa's sister Fran and her husband Paul for providing us with the wedding video. That was very thoughtful of you. And for those of you who haven't seen the wedding video, it is going to be playing, well, it might be playing shortly, but it's going to be all night at the TV. And I'm really glad that we got it, because it clearly demonstrates that even though it's 25 years ago, none of us have aged a bit. I'd also like to thank Sandy and Ed, who hosted a pre-25th celebration dinner last night. Thank you, Sandy and Ed. And Ed, it is really and truly amazing how many varieties of seedless grapes there are. That's an inside joke. I know it probably comes as a great shock to many of you who know me, but the planning was really mostly done by Teresa. Where there was some artistic input required, I was able to step in and help. But really and truly, most of it was done by her, if you can believe it. So thanks for Teresa for planning all that. Being an accountant, I guess the one little bit of input I had was cost control. I hope you all enjoyed the British beef that we had for you tonight. The turnout tonight is quite overwhelming, really. And in fact, some people that we didn't even have to pay came. When Gord Bully didn't cash his check, I figured for sure he wouldn't come, but he showed up. It's really quite remarkable to be in a room full of family and friends and people that you love. Teresa and I have had very good fortune in our life. You don't have a choice about what family you're born into. At least I don't think you do. But I think if we had to do it over again, we would choose the same families. Maybe with a little more in the bank accounts. But we would choose the same families. We have accumulated many, many good friends over these years, and we value our friends, and most of them are here tonight. I guess the one unfortunate part of our life, we didn't have a family of our own, but we met the 4 girls who have become like daughters to us. And not only did we inherit the girls, but we inherited the Clark family, which is marvelous. Not sure where I am right now. Oh, I know. I just wanted to conclude by saying that it certainly hasn't seemed like 25 years. It seems like almost yesterday, and actually the videos will verify that because we don't look any older. But, you know, Teresa and I have been a marvelous match because it's been so easy. I mean, people say, how could you be married for that long? Well, it's not hard if you have the right combination, that we certainly do. I want to end with a poem, a very, very short poem, not like Eleanor's epic. And this is a poem that hangs on my Aunt Jessie's wall, actually, in Wheatley, Ontario. And she gave us one. And if I can remember, it's only 2 lines, I should be able to. Count your lives by smiles, not tears. Count your age by friends, not years. And we do that, and we're happy that you're all here. And this is a night of celebration, and we hope that you all stick around and have a marvelous time. And thank you for coming and sharing the evening with us. Just one other comment. We're going to move after the tables are cleared. We're going to move them all back so we have room to dance. I would like to acknowledge also a friend of mine, Bill Pegram, who arranged the. I'd like to acknowledge Bill because Bill arranged for the band that we're going to hear tonight to be here. And Bill, thank you very much on behalf of Teresa and I.
birthday is closest to the May 1st anniversary. So if your birthday is closest to May 1st, you own the centerpiece to take home with you. So we'd like everybody in their seats because we're going to take down the lights for this presentation. Sharon, do you want to come forward and introduce? And just another note of business is the signing of the book. If you did not sign the book on your way in, please do that for Teresa and Ron, please.
Of your love and commitment, a celebration of family, and a celebration of friendship. We cooked up a little surprise. We hope you enjoy it. Now, I must tell you, Greg and I arrived Thursday evening, and Ron has been at us since Thursday on what was going on. And we wouldn't tell him anything. He wanted to know who was speaking, he wanted to know how long things were, what was going on. We wouldn't tell him anything. So before we begin, I would like to thank Mike and Margaret Boyd for their help getting this ready. And a special thank you to Carol Donnelly and BBS Television in Windsor for their equipment to get this presented tonight. And without further ado, we'd like to share this with you.
To myself,
The band are almost ready. Teresa's got to work out with John there what the first song's going to be, but that's just a technicality, I think. Before we start the dance, though, I want to get the members of the original wedding party to come up to the front here, and we're going to have a photo, just to demonstrate that we really haven't aged at all. So enjoy yourself, have a marvelous evening, and we'll try to get around and talk to you all. Those of you I hit after midnight, you may not like me, but anyway, have a marvelous time, and thank you for coming and sharing the evening with us.
And forever. maybe 10 after, not more. I have to have my beauty sleep. Tomorrow is Sunday and everybody goes to church. I don't want you going to church drunk. So the object of the game is we play, you dance. Okay?